What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the New York Jets. On the visiting sideline, a look at the Chargers head coach. These guys playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast. Across the field, the head coach of the Jets. His side also occupying playoff position, so might be a rematch we see play out this postseason. Now a fine welcome to everyone tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here as punter Braden Mann gets us started. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. This makes it up to the 25. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020. The Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Herbert throwing right away. He completes it in traffic. This gets forward to around the 29. Dax Hill up for the stop. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So 1st down from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hampton now up the middle. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Jonas Sankter in from the secondary making that stop. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Again, it's Hampton. Escapes a defender. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
It's a gain of 6.
Herbert with a blitz coming. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Hampton gets it from the pistol. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
So on fourth down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. This a 54-yarder. Hanging close, and it does find that right upright. No good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
44-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 now from the 46. From the gun, it's Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Chargers are going to opt for a 50B, third down.
Brings up third and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's making a bid for it. Shoots away from one. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Jets first down.
And the Jets first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Richardson. On a quick slant, it's Legette. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Chargers' 15-yard line.
Now Richardson to throw. It's caught. It's Brees Hall. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
No gain on the play. Makes it third and 2.
Richardson now, third and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's going to be fourth and short. Field goal try upcoming from the Jets. This 32 yards out on the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, looking for options. Going with a screen to Hampton. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Ooh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. First and 10. Here's Hampton. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it can get started.
Looking slant route, complete. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short. Trying the sneak, it's Herbert. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hampton gets the handoff. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to Hampton. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. And he's on the crosser. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. You get 22 out of that play. And that's going to be good for an L.A. 1st down.
First down.
Working inside the red zone. Out left, and Otten makes the grab. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 14.
Shotgun give to Hampton. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they are thinking points. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Dicker connects there. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Jets and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And it's been impossible to contain this guy as both a passer and a runner all season. Late in the year, look, he's the leader among quarterbacks in rushing yards. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
To throw, Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Richardson on 3rd. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. So 4th down on heads, Braden Mann for the punt.
It's 4th down.
Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Running it with Hampton. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And he's out of bounds behind the line, so that's going to add a couple yards on to this 3rd down.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and long for him here. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jets and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. New set of downs from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Benjamin St. Just on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
Richardson will do it himself. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hall running between the tackles. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
They go right back to Hall. Wow, he's about as close to the 1st as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Back now, pressure coming. Short pass caught by his tight end. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take a 2nd quarter lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 3.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Hampton. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Javon Dexter escorted him to the ground. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Play action now for Herbert. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 3rd and just 2 to go. Tight end going in motion here. On 3rd and 2, Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
That's another Chargers first down.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. We've set it downs from 37.
That's another Chargers first down.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Jets' 33-yard line.
A play fake, now Herbert to throw. He gets this one against him. And he's stopped just shy of that 1st down at the 28. 3rd down upcoming.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
He has it on the QB sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Chargers first down.
Hampton hit behind the line and the ball is loose. And the Jets recover it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. He's got it in the red zone. Touchdown, New York! The Jets grow their lead on the turnover. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
Okay, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover. They may not tackle so well and opens up a run lane. He took huge advantage of it.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets double their lead to 14.
Jets 17. Chargers
On is the Jets
3.
kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away.
Man to kick off for the Jets.
This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st
The
and
Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a one-score game in the 1st half. Let McConkey with a touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chargers 10.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Turpin with a return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So we're down inside of 2 minutes remaining now in our first half. This is the NFL on EA Sports. To the air on this first down, Richardson. Short pass brought in. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. He's going deep! And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Checks it down the hall. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And he gets this forward to the 19. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
He's keeping it, and his short game gets them a new set of downs. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
Throw left side to Watson. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Hey, we've all learned enough to look at the numbers through the years and know how important points are going into halftime and coming out of halftime. They accomplished the first task. Now they get a chance to begin the second half of the ball as well.
One last play before the break.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's complete inside the 35. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 14 is here, the final 5 weeks of the regular season. Teams jockeying for position. Let's get after it. Our look around the NFL starts now. Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. The Jaguars at home to take on the New England Patriots. And it's Trevor Lawrence. 12 yards on the touchdown. The Jags come away with a 4-point victory. Next, let's go to Landover, Maryland, just outside the nation's capital, looking in on the Commanders as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And it's Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. He'll take this one in from 2 yards out. The Commanders have taken a 3-point lead to the locker room, 10-7 at the half. With that, we take a look at the rest of the action going on around the NFL here in Week 14. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
For the Chargers.
Starting from the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. They start the half with the end zone hole. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 5.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Kicks made over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. There's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's on the first.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Jets first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Hall once more. He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
And he gives himself up after a short gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's another Jets first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
First down.
That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal. From the red zone on first. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll work against the blitz. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow the lead coming out at halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets take a 3-possession lead.
Jets 27, Chargers 10.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Here's Hampton, open the drive. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've set it downs from 37. 1st and 10, Herbert. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Herbert again. Complete here to Hampton. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? They'll motion him out of the backfield. On 3rd down, Herbert. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. J.K. Scott will kick it away. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. New York to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's on. And they sent it straight ahead, but the punt stops him after a gain of 3.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. So 20 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
37-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's another Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Escapes the defender. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Jets 1st down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Play fake, it's Richardson. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing from the gun. Now he takes it. And Richardson brings things to a halt with enough for that first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Richardson. Complete out to the right. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 14-yard line.
Now Richardson to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. That gives him a marked distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year, and it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets make it a 24-point ball game.
Chargers 10.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down. Herbert from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to sneak, it's Herbert. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Trying with Hampton, and he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Chargers.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Looking to his fullback now. He'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Dallas Turner there to bring him down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Chargers who have it to start the 4th quarter, but this game seems pretty far out of reach for them. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
And they They stop him before he gets much on the return. And he can't do it himself. He's stopped behind the line. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The Jets have their offense ready to go again. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first at second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Hall running between the tackles. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's good for a Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They go right back to Hall. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down give to Hall. Oh, the football's loose. Picked up by the Chargers. And they're able to rip off a nice chunk there before the fumble return comes to an end.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out.
Previous play is under review.
Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble.
The
Chargers and wide receiver Ladd McConkey set for another drive. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. Throwing on first is Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Now an inside give to Hampton. Not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
The ball carrier. He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Hits him on the out route. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. New set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
And the Chargers first down.
It's Herbert once more. So this one on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Herbert to throw once more. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
They'll air it out on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. The cover guys go shut it down.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They start to drive with Hall. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. They'll run here following the penalty. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Another Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Richardson now. It's cut right side by Watson. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. To the sideline and intercepted. No, it's incomplete. He had the pick. Just couldn't hang on, though. And this drive lives on to see 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Connects with his back. Hall. And he'll go down here at the 16. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that grows the lead to 27.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
His return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Running it with Hampton. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Chargers.
Herbert on 1st down. Connects on the crosser. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
It's Hampton on 2nd.
At the 46-yard line.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. I can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Putting a receiver in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. It's caught left side by Harris. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And the Chargers first down.
Into the gun. Here's Hampton. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Chargers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Again, it's Hampton. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down. Trying to get it with the option. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Draw play here, Hampton. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose. And this is scooped up by the Jets. The 30. The 10. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The Jets keep running away with this. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number 1, make the recovery, or number 2, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets continue piling on to this lead.
Chargers 10.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Making some progress here. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. The Chargers send wide receiver Ladd McConkey set for another drive. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. To the right, pulled in by McConkey. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
It's a gain of
Shotgun give to Hampton. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
So the win goes to the Jets. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.